Released in 1991, The Silence of the Lambs is one of the most iconic horror films of our generation. The acting is some of the most believable portrayal of a psychopath's mind, and a lot of that has to do with how Anthony Hopkins prepared for the role. He studied the actions of convicted murderers and often visited prisons to witness the behaviors of incarcerated men. Hopkins would also bear witness to court hearings for those who had committed heinous murderous acts, hoping this would better his understanding of his role as Hannibal Lecter. Hopkins continued to prepare by studying reptiles as well. He had a particular friend from London who would rarely blink when he spoke, nerving him to no end. This led Hopkins to learn about reptiles, a species that can consciously control their blinking. Hopkins used this method to increase the look of his act as a psychopath in the film. In the best way possible, The Silence of the Lambs is a work of horrifying art. There is yet to be such a gripping and similar storyline that could replace the film in its great success. But that wasn't always the way people felt about the movie. Director Paul Verhoeven was offered the position to direct the film. He declined the job because he thought there wouldn't be an audience for such a gruesome movie. Verhoeven wasn't too far off, debuting at the Show East convention. As the ending credits rolled on the screen, the entire audience watched in silence. There was no clapping nor cheer of approval. But that didn't represent how the movie would be received in the end. Upon its worldwide debut, the budget of $19 million was made back in 1 week. The overall gross of the film was $272.7 million, and it stayed on top of the US box office for 5 consecutive weeks.